How's everybody doing? My name is Alan Roberts. I hope you're having a really good day, year. I honestly hope everybody's having a really good life, right? Like I've been not talking about politics as much in the last, uh, 6, 7 months, arguably because one, uh, my political commentator partner Mark is very, very, very busy running a billion companies, but also I myself have been extremely busy. I sat down about 8 months ago and decided to take our books and our coaching and put it into an app. So we are in final beta test right now for the Hunger Free and Happy app. I encourage any of you that are trying to build healthy lifestyle habits based on proper sleep, hydration, stress relief, mindful eating, avoiding ultra processed foods, trying to make sure you get consistent, habitual daily activity. You want to live hunger free and happy. We put all of this into an app. I sat down about 8 months ago and by myself with Google Firebase wrote a complete app. I actually, just so everybody understands how proud I am of this, this is my app version right now that is running off of, I don't know if you can see it, that little icon right there. That's actually the Hunger Free and Happy app prototype for Google Store. I'm super, super, super excited. We will be in Google Store before too long, and that means we'll be in iOS right after that. And 8 months of my life will have been for this. We have a lot of very, very, very cool things happening with it. The app is extremely useful, and for those of you that are already on the web application portion of it, when it's a full app running, insane. Just so it's already amazing just as a web app, but when it's an actual app inside the phone, just insanely, insanely good. It runs so quick I can't even stand it. So I am going to have some ultra processed food like products. Have one once every week or two. And you're enjoying it right now. That's right. Susan's on the app. That's right. All right. So now we got a few people in here. In the last several years, I've made sure before 2020, I never talked about politics ever because I've always been under the understanding, just so everybody understands, both sides want to fuck you. You're gonna get fucked one or the other. I am what I consider myself to be a constitutionalist. I very much lean towards I don't give a fuck if you're safe at all. I want my freedom. Like if my freedom makes your world less safe, I don't fucking care. That's a you problem. My world's pretty fucking safe. I don't want the government involved in my life at all. Like the federal government should know nothing about me. Technically, I should know everything about it, but it should know nothing about me. Like too many people, I think, don't understand how this is supposed to work. Right? Like the federal government is supposed to protect our borders, provide an army for common defense against foreign invaders, and to protect citizens' rights from the Constitution from the states. Like, at no point in time should they even be judging what degree we get to have a right of. They should just be fighting to make sure we have the most freedom. That's obviously not what our government does anymore. We've gotten very far away from that. And it's really, really, really a shame. And it's one of the reasons why I really didn't talk about politics, because when you're a true critical thinker, you absolutely do see that it's all corruption. Like when you realize, I always pointed this out to people. I might sneeze. Hang on a second. I always pointed this out to people. But the left wing and the right wing, they're our only options, and it's the same bird, right? Like it's just two wings flapping on the same bird that's moving forward, right? Or you could do the pendulum analogy. Like the pendulum swung all very, very, very far to the left under Biden. I mean, shit, there was an actual argument like saying that dudes born with penises were actual women, that there was no difference between them and a biological woman. Like, you guys lost it. You totally lost the fucking plot. And I would be considered, with my voting history before 2020, by the way, I would be considered a progressive. I voted for Obama, and I do regret it because Obama basically made it so that they could fucking lie to us, like literally made it so the media could lie to us. And Obama literally screw fucked the entire country with Obamacare. If you guys don't think that Obamacare was bad for the country, you're not paying attention. The government is so motherfucking inept, it should never be in charge of your health care. Ever. The people that allow trillions of dollars in fraud are telling you how to stay healthy. I'm just going to argue. The people that allow trillions of dollars in fraud and take large sums of donation money from the pharmaceutical industry and from the big food industries are telling you about your health. Like, it's a game that they're playing right now. It's a game to see how many of you are super fucking stupid. Okay. If you are some diehard liberal and think that everything in the world can be fucking free and we should have free healthcare, there's no such thing as free healthcare. There's no such thing as the free labor of other people. Right. And we couldn't possibly have free healthcare when there's no responsibility for individual health. Like, when we don't hold people accountable for their individual health, it cannot possibly be met that we are going to then make sure that they have health care. If they are not taking responsibility for their own health, why the fuck should anybody else? So now we're at a stage where it's gotten so dichotomous that anything one side says, the other side needs to completely stand against. Like, there's no common ground. Well, it is the problem that it is the left wing and the right wing working together to keep us arguing, right? How people don't see that, I don't understand. When we argue with each other over stupid shit, the politicians win. The government wins. When you think about how ridiculous some of these fucking arguments are, that they have convinced a lot of you lemmings to go by. And if you're not a lemming and you're not falling for any of the fucking propaganda and the bullshit, you got to understand where I'm coming from. I know you understand where I'm coming from, because now we're watching the craziest people on the left and the craziest people on the right. They're the ones that are now fucking in charge. The probably 60 to 70% of the actual population, or probably 60% of the actual population that's in the middle, that is like, yeah, I agree with some stuff on this side and some stuff on that side, but I use my fucking common sense. The 60% that's in the middle, we're literally looking back and forth at you fuckers like you're goddamn crazy, right? And I'm not saying that the 60% in the middle all believe the same thing. I'm sure many people that are in the middle, as I call it, like I do, don't believe like I believe that the federal government shouldn't possibly have anything to do with our fucking lives. I mean, I know that that's a pretty anarchist fucking statement, but that's actually how it's supposed to fucking be, because that's how the Constitution was set the fuck up. You know? And we don't even, like, neither side cares about the Constitution. If you think that the fucking GOP gives a fuck about the Constitution, tell me why we still have the Patriot Act. Tell me why we still have it so that the media can lie to us. I hear Don, and this is no shit. I'm just going to start fucking talking very freely, right? And if you guys want to jump in and interject, let me know, because I am not going to do these things often anymore, but I am going to get some shit off my motherfucking chest. That's for goddamn sure. If you think Donald Trump is actually a Second Amendment advocate at this point in time, you're fucking stupid, right? All gun laws are unconstitutional. Anybody that gets into office for the Republican side, if you actually believe in the Second Amendment freedoms, the rights for you to bear and own firearms that shall not be infringed. I see a lot of fucking infringement going on. Fuck. Taxes on ammunition, taxes on the purchase of a gun, in my mind, are an infringement. The government should have no fucking business with the firearms that free people own. You know, it is insulting to think that that the government should have any idea what I own and what I have in my fucking house. I have a right to fucking privacy. It's the same thing for all you fucking people on the right about fucking abortion. What business of it is yours? I get it, the unborn child, but I get your fucking stance. I understand where you're coming from, and I'm sure you believe it. But too fucking bad. It's not you. You do you. The country was based off of individual liberty. As long as your freedom does not fuck with anybody else's freedom, you're fucking free to do whatever the fuck you want. You have no right to know anybody else's private fucking business. Like, we've gotten so far away from these things that we don't seem to fucking get it. The left wants to know everything you fucking do because they need to make sure that you get a fucking experimental gene therapy that was fucking thought up by the most corrupt companies in the most fucking corrupt industry goddamn ever that have full liability protection. The left was down and dirty trying to make sure they were fucking calling hotlines and shit like that on people that had too many people at their fucking house. You people are goddamn insane. And you people on the fucking right, I'm sorry, but Donald Trump is not your fucking savior. He is at best, and this is at best, a stopgap to make sure we can fight against the fucking authoritarian takeover. And you guys don't seem to fucking get this at all. You people on the very far right think that he gives a fuck. I'm sure that in his way, Donald does. The Donald also lies. Because why are pharmaceutical commercials still on TV? The Donald also thinks that Operation Warp Speed was fucking amazing and COVID was a cult. Like, we spent billions of fucking dollars, trillions of fucking dollars likely, destroyed the entire fucking country over a cold so the pharmaceutical companies can make fucking money. If you were a real president for the real Republicans, the people that really believed in freedom, instead of calling a Republican, we should just start calling us, how about America Only? We should have an America Only party, because that's how my politics are. Because left wing, right wing, fuck both you motherfuckers. I want an America Only party. You know what I mean by America Only? I mean, not one fucking taxpayer dollar gets sent overseas. Not one, for any fucking thing. I don't give a fuck what it is. Fuck Israel. Fuck Afghanistan. Fuck Gaza. Fuck anybody. Our money should stay fucking here. We borrow money every motherfucking day. We borrow money every motherfucking day to give away to people. In our name. We should fire them all. We should fire them all. If you ran a company and the employees of that company were borrowing money in the company's fucking name to give away to other companies, you'd fire those bitches. Get there faster. Not $1 should go away from any place else. The government should have no say in our fucking healthcare. The FDA should be gone. The USDA is the proof that the entire federal government is corrupt and has been corrupt for fucking decades. Is corrupt and has been corrupt for decades. I just heard something go off and I fucking can't find it. Anyway. That's weird. Anyway. So for decades, the USDA has pushed the food pyramid. The food pyramid has been openly accepted to be complete bullshit scientifically for a long fucking time. And it just changed just now. It literally just changed just now. So an industry we know is fucked up. And we also know that the government health agencies have a pay for play going with large corporations. We know this. This is fact. You can look on the FDA website and see that they take funding from these fucking companies. The department of the FDA that approves drugs is 75% funded by the drug companies. It's fact. The department that approves drugs in the FDA is 75% funded by those companies. That is not possible. That is, you can't possibly think that is a government for the people by the people. That's at all. Plus, the FDA has an unbelievably horrible track record, and they show that they're completely bought off because the I called it a vaccine. The COVID gene therapy should have never, ever, 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 ever been approved. Ever. First of all, there was no population level risk from COVID. They knew it. It's all the things. It was both the left wing and the right wing. All the politicians wore masks. All the politicians talked about 6 feet. All the fucking politicians talked about getting vaccinated. All of them did. Fucking Trump acts like Operation Warp Speed was the most amazing fucking feat ever. Why? You didn't produce a working product. It doesn't stop transmission. It doesn't stop infection. It doesn't stop death. It certainly does not make the fucking world better. Because anybody that tries to fucking act, that's another thing too. We've got people on both sides still pretending that this fucking gene therapy was effective. You people are out of your mind. The fucking data doesn't support it. But we're at the stage now where it's just the left says this, the right says the opposite, and anything in between that has any kind of fucking nuance cannot possibly be heard. Anything in between, any type of fucking nuance is either a phobia or an ist. It's fucking crazy. It's fucking crazy. The federal government has decided what type of healthcare you get to have, whether it's the best for you or not. The federal government has decided that you have to get allopathic healthcare, and that anything else is almost damn near illegal. Like you can't, like, do you know how many naturopaths and things like that get charged with practicing medicine without a license because the federal government decides what medicine is or isn't? You should decide that shit. You realize that, right? Like in a free country, we would leave it up to the responsibility of the individual person because you have individual fucking liberty to determine your own risks because you're supposed to research it and be independent. You are not supposed to be a ward of the fucking state. You are not supposed to be dependent upon the fucking state. That's another thing too. You motherfuckers are crazy. Like they have bought the population, and here's why, right? Who do you think the people that were freaking out at the last government shutdown that they weren't going to be able to get SNAP benefits to buy food, who do you think they're going to vote for? I can tell your ass this. They're going to vote for the person that offers to give them the most money. We all know it. Like it's the buying of votes. It's the same thing like you bring tens of millions of illegal invaders into our fucking country. And then instead of calling open fucking season on illegal invaders, which is what should have fucking happened because they're invading our fucking country, using our fucking resources and raping and murdering our fucking people. Instead, we give them fucking monthly money and hotel rooms. Left wing, right wing, same bird in flight. Dropping bombs of division every fucking night. Unbelievable. It's unbelievable how dumb people have gotten. It's unbelievable how people don't see that it is both sides. Like we need a whole new fucking system. What we need, and this is no shit, and I say this all the time, and this might be the last time you ever hear from me. We need to reboot the federal government from the fucking ground up. Fire everybody. They literally in the last year, they've already shut the government down for a month and they're about to shut it the fuck down again. We shouldn't let them reopen that bitch. We should just fire them all and start fresh. But we don't get to do that. You know why? Because they're the ones that would determine if we get to fucking do that. It's the same thing. Like we all know, like just about every fucking body. There is like many issues that are 80% issues or even 60% issues. 60% issues are when the population overwhelmingly wants something. Like 60% of the fucking population want illegal immigrants out of the fucking country, at least, if not more. But they're not. They're playing this little fucking game. Like Trump's whole idea of this mass deportation. You're right. I want mass deportation. I want them all gone. Every single one of them. I don't care if you've been here 30 fucking years. If you don't have your fucking papers, get the fuck out. If your family members are citizens and are upset you have to fucking go, they can opt to go with you. I don't give a fuck. You're not citizens. You shouldn't be here. You shouldn't be fucking using our resources. Get the fuck out. You came here to take advantage of us. I don't think you should fucking be able to do it. And if you hate me for that, I don't give a fuck. I don't. Fucking go make your country better. Stop trying to make mine worse. But instead of us doing the smart shit and getting people to self-deport, which would be very fucking easy, we're going to play this fucking whole, theatrical action fucking hero thing or action movie thing where we are going to send masked armed fucking dudes door to door. No, absolutely not. We should not be doing this. You know why? First of all, it sets precedent that the next administration can go door to door for whatever the fuck they want, which would be fun. That's going to be really fucking fun. And it also means that they're not actually trying to get everybody to deport. Because here's how you take care of this shit. Now, I can solve the illegal invasion problem really fucking quickly in America. Any owner of a business or CEO of a business that employs an illegal immigrant, arrest immediately and treat them as aiding illegal invaders. Fine them massively. Seize the assets of the fucking company. It is illegal to employ illegal invaders. It is already illegal to do so. Arrest them all. Hey, I don't give a fuck if it is like the CEO of Johnson and Johnson or the CEO of the fucking, I don't care if it's fucking Elon Musk. If he's employing illegal immigrants, arrest him and seize the fucking assets for the people. I don't understand how this is a fucking issue. Oh, another thing too. Make it so they can't rent property. Instead of giving them hotel rooms, instead of giving them fucking loans to buy houses, how about we make it so that any bank that does so loses all of its fucking assets and its licensure? Any landlord that fucking rents to an illegal invader, anyone, get them the fuck out. Seize the property for the people and arrest the fucking person renting to them. They're traitors. They are aiding and abetting illegal invaders that are hurting our country. That is fucking treason. All the problems stop with our federal government when we start treating traitors like traitors should be treated. All the problems in our country will radically disappear when we start treating them how it should be. Politicians should be terrified of the citizens, not the other way around. The federal government's at your door, that should not scare you. It does. It absolutely does. Because we have abdicated authority over them. The federal government governs by our consent. Does everybody get that? If you're not going to make sure that only citizens are voting in elections and allow illegal invaders to vote, to me, that is null and void. Any, and I mean fucking any state that allows illegal immigrants to vote, even in their local elections, that should be considered a declaration of sedition. They want to secede from the nation if that's how it's going to fucking be. Because then it dilutes my vote, even in a different fucking state. And my vote shouldn't be diluted by illegal invaders. And the Republicans are against immigrants voting. Are they? Has the SAVE Act passed? Have we had the fucking common sense thing that we should have been doing this fucking anyway? Do any of you actually believe that our elections are not completely fucking bogus at this point? Sit. Illegal invaders are counted on the fucking census for seats in Congress. If we didn't count illegal invaders on the census, California would not have nearly the political power it does. Everybody grasped that, right? California would have much less political power. It's like fucking 20 seats or something like that. We need to fucking get back to reality of this shit. It is next level idiotic to think that you should be a leftist or somebody that is all the way on the right. There's no way that two sides in the same country who view things so dichotomously will be able to coexist. Here is what the 60% of us, the people that are not on the left wing or the right wing, we are not on that bird. The people of us that have common sense citizens, constitutionalists, people that just want the Republic of America to exist. Because that's another thing too. All of our politicians talk about our democracy. We don't have a fucking democracy. We do not have one. It is insane to me that we will hear even Republicans talk about democracy. We are not a democracy. We are a fucking republic. We are a constitutional republic. You people are just morons that don't understand. It's wild. But these two sides can't possibly live together. And we're stuck in the middle because they're the loudest screaming ones. They're trying to make all of us choose to be in a civil war when we should be staging a revolutionary one. Does everybody get that? Right? They want us to be in a civil war because they're worried that if we're not in a civil war, we will start a revolutionary war. Take that to the fucking bank. My name's Alan Roberts. I hope all of you have a great day. God damn.